South India is adorned with centuries-old ancient temples, with each temple having its own unique history. Such are the Pancha Bootha Sthalam, translates to 5-element temples. These temples are ancient and have witnessed countless generations of devotees and have been the epicenter of numerous spiritual practices. They represent the 5 elements of nature which are fundamental to the existence of life. These elements are earth, water, fire, air, and space. Each temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva, the supreme deity in Hinduism who embodies these elements. He is worshipped in the form of lingam. The 5 elements are believed to be enshrined in the 5 lingams, and each of the lingams representing Shiva in the temple have 5 different names based on the elements they represent. The Pancha Bootha Sthalam temples are important pilgrimage sites. They attract devotees from all over the world. When the Indian subcontinent was conquered by the Delhi Sultanate, Muslim armies had begun raiding central India for plunder by the late 13th century. In 1311, when Alauddin Khilji ordered his forces to invade southern Hindu kingdoms, they went deeper into the Indian peninsula for loot. The records left by historians of the Delhi Sultanate states that they raided Chidambaram, Srirangam, Madurai, and other Tamil towns in Tamil Nadu. They destroyed the temples, and the Nataraja temple was one of the sources of gold and jewels that they brought back to Delhi. The temple towns of Tamil Nadu were again targeted for loot in the 1320s. However, when the news of another invasion spread in Tamil lands, the community buried numerous sculptures and treasures in the land and concealed chambers underneath temple sites before the Muslim armies reached them. A large number of these were rediscovered in archaeological excavations. The journey to these temples is often seen as a spiritual quest. The 5 temples are architectural marvels which showcases the brilliance of ancient South Indian craftsmanship. They have distinct rituals and festivals that are celebrated with great fervor and devotion. These rituals are a way to connect with the divine and honor the elements. Our journey starts with the Ekambareswarar temple in Kanchipuram, Tamil Nadu. This ancient town is known for its rich cultural heritage and is often referred to as the City of Thousand Temples. This temple represents the element of earth, one of the 5 elements in Hindu philosophy. Pilgrims come from far and wide to touch the sacred ground, seeking blessings. It is one of the largest temples in India, sprawling over a vast area that leaves visitors in awe of its grandeur and spiritual significance. The temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva as Prithvi Lingam. Prithvi means earth, symbolizing the grounding and nurturing aspects of the deity. The temple's history dates back to the Chola dynasty, a period known for its remarkable contributions to art, architecture, and culture. It has intricate carvings and sculptures that tell stories of ancient times. The main deity is a Shiva Lingam, a representation of Lord Shiva's infinite nature and his role as the cosmic pillar of existence. It is believed to be made of sand, symbolizing the transient nature of life and the eternal essence of the divine. The temple complex is vast, covering an area that allows for various rituals, ceremonies, and gatherings of devotees. It covers an area of over 25 acres, making it one of the most expansive temple complexes in the country. It has multiple gopurams, or towering gateways, each intricately designed and serving as a grand entrance to the sacred space within. The tallest gopuram is 59 meters high, a towering structure that dominates the skyline. The temple has a 1,000-pillared hall, a marvel of engineering and artistry that provides a space for meditation and communal gatherings. This temple is a symbol of Shiva's power, embodying his role as the protector and destroyer, the one who maintains the balance of the universe, a duality that is central to Hindu cosmology and philosophy. Our next temple in Pancha Bootha Sthalam is the Jambukeswarar temple located in Trichy, Tamil Nadu. It represents the element of water. This temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva as Apulingam. It represents the element water. The Shiva Lingam is submerged in water. The water source is a mystery, and it is believed to be from the Kaveri River. The temple's architecture is a blend of different styles. It reflects the influences of various dynasties like Cholas and Hoysalas. The temple and its pagodas were subject to frequent conquest between French and English forces between 1751 and 1755 CE. The temple has a five-tiered gopuram. It is adorned with intricate carvings. The temple complex also has a sacred tank. The Jambukeswarar temple is one of the 5 major Shiva temples. The temple is a popular destination for pilgrims. It is especially crowded during festivals. There are a lot of inscriptions from various Chola kings from 11th and 12th century indicating grants to the temple. The temple was then widely expanded by Hoysala kings. Our next temple is the Arunachaleswarar temple located in Thiruvannamalai, Tamil Nadu. Represents the element of fire. It is dedicated to Lord Shiva as Agni Lingam. Agni means fire. The temple is unique and does not have a traditional Shiva Lingam. Instead, it has a fire lingam. This is a representation of Shiva as the element of fire. The present masonry structure was built during the Chola dynasty in the 9th century CE, while later expansions are attributed to Vijayanagara rulers. The Chola kings ruled over the region for more than 4 centuries, from 850 CE to 1280 CE, and were temple patrons. The temple is one of the largest in India, covering an area of 25 acres. This temple is an important pilgrimage site located at the base of Arunachala hill. Every full moon, tens of thousands of pilgrims worship Arunachaleswarar by circumambulating the Arunachala hill barefoot. The circumambulation covers a distance of 14 kilometers and is referred as Girivalum. According to legend, the walk removes sins and helps achieve freedom from the cycle of birth and rebirth. The temple is known for its grand festivals. Shiva is worshipped as Arunachaleswarar or Annamalayar, and his consort Parvati is worshipped as Unnamalai and is represented by the Yoni, with her idol being referred to as Agni Yoni. The most famous is Kartikai Deepam. During this festival, a huge fire is lit on top of the Arunachala hill. The 2 presiding deity is revered in the 7th century CE Tamil Saiva canonical work, the Devaram written by Tamil saint poets known as the Nayanas. The Chola kings ruled over the region for more than 4 centuries, from 850 CE to 1280 CE, and were temple patrons. The inscriptions from the Chola king record various gifts like land, sheep, cow and oil to the temple, commemorating various victories of the dynasty. The next temple is the Sri Kalahasti temple located in Andhra Pradesh. This temple represents the element of air. Dedicated to Lord Shiva, the temple is renowned for its Vayu Lingam. Vayu means air. The inner temple was constructed around the 5th century CE, and the outer temple was constructed in the 11th century by Chola emperors. The main sanctum is adorned with intricate carvings and sculptures depicting various deities and mythological tales. The temple stands on the banks of the Swarnamukhi River, enhancing its serene and divine atmosphere. One of the unique aspects of the Sri Kalahasti temple is its Rahu Ketu Sarpa Dosha Puja. This special ritual is believed to remove the ill effects of planetary positions on individuals. Devotees from all over the country come here to perform this puja with the hope of attaining peace and prosperity. The temple also celebrates grand festivals. The most prominent is Mahashivaratri, which is celebrated annually in honor of the deity Shiva, attracting thousands of devotees. It is observed by remembering Shiva and chanting prayers, fasting, and meditating on ethics and virtues such as honesty, non-injury to others, charity and forgiveness. Ardent devotees stay awake throughout this night. Others visit one of the Shiva temples or go on a pilgrimage. Mahashivaratri Brahmotsavams are celebrated in par with Mahashivaratri for 13 days, during which the processional idols of Shiva and Parvati will be taken on vahanams in a procession around the temple streets, creating a divine ambience. Our final destination takes us to the Thillai Natarajar temple in Chidambaram, Tamil Nadu, representing the element of space or ether. The Nataraja temple has ancient roots. Early textual evidence suggests a temple existed here, along with Madurai in ancient times. This ancient temple is dedicated to Nataraja, a form of Shiva as the lord of dance, symbolizing the dynamic aspect of the universe. The temple's architecture is a marvel of Chola craftsmanship. The present temple was built in the 10th century when Chidambaram was the capital of the Chola dynasty. with its towering gopurams built of precisely cut large stone blocks all the way to the main cornice, and intricate carvings that narrate stories. The temple wall carvings display all the 108 Karanas from the Natya Shastra by Bharatha Muni, and these postures form a foundation of Bharatanatyam, an Indian classical dance. The Sanctum Sanctorum houses the deity of Nataraja, depicting Shiva in his Anandhathandava pose, a dance of bliss in the golden hall of the shrine Ponambalam. According to legend, Lord Shiva performed the cosmic dance in the Thillai forest to dispel ignorance and enlighten the sages. This dance is believed to be the source of creation, preservation and destruction, encapsulating the essence of the universe. The temple also features the Chidambaram, a hidden secret behind a veil, representing the concept of ether or space. It signifies the ultimate reality that transcends physical existence, reminding us of the boundless nature of the cosmos. The annual Natyanjali festival is a grand celebration here, where dancers from all over the world gather to pay homage to Lord Nataraja through their art. The temple comes alive with the rhythm of classical dance and music, creating a vibrant and spiritual atmosphere. The Nataraja temple invites us to contemplate the infinite and the eternal, urging us to find harmony within ourselves and the universe. As we conclude our journey through the Pancha Bootha Sthalam, we are reminded of the timeless wisdom that these temples embody. They teach us to honor the elements of nature and seek balance in our lives, guiding us on our spiritual path.